Hello everybody and welcome back to Kade Plays Kozy Games with more Cities Skylines. This is a long form series. It is going to go for a couple hours. Feel free to throw me on a second monitor in the background while you do something else, if you're playing some games, if you're studying, if you're doing your work as a professional, or if you just want to hang out with me. Grab yourself some snacks, grab yourself something to drink. If you are over the age of majority in your geographical region, grab yourself an adult beverage and enjoy. Well, not today. Had quite a stressful day, and I don't feel like... I know some people get stressed, and having a drink kind of chills them out. I'm just not one of those people. For me, I like to just relax. I'm going to be drinking some bottled water like a real rich boy. I got a lap full of my best buddy, my kitty cat, who may pop his little head up later. He has occasionally been known to dive in front of the camera and start mugging, because he's a diva. That is very much a part of his personality. And he's a very sweet diva, who's currently getting some head scratches. Alright, so what are we going to work on today? So one thing is expanding out from Barlow Square, because this essentially makes the square. So I actually want to make sure that this district is painted right how I want it. I want to cut like that edge off a little bit there, a little bit there. There's a little bit of overlap. Yeah, we'll go down to the bridge on this side. We'll just neaten up this line. Cut this in right here. Yep, just like that. Okay, so we're not building on this side of the road, because everything on this side of the road is national park land, which I will drastically expand this national park once it levels up, which it should be about to do. So there is that. Okay, we've got a little bit of residential here. I feel like we could zone a little more because there is a pretty high residential demand. I think this is going to all benefit from being low density residential. If we come kind of along here, just hit all these little tiles, zone all this in, sort of fill the district out a little bit more. That we should be able to get some traffic coming in for this. Want to make sure, speaking of traffic, yep, we are not in a bad way over here like we were before. We are not in a bad way over here or over here. Everybody's garbage is getting picked up. Everybody, even those people who were complaining about noise pollution sickness, don't seem to be complaining about that anymore. 3 more academic works for the NSVT. Ultra moist apparel. Market leader in swimwear. Colossal swag. And cocoa nut shoes. That's a bit sus. Probably won't riff on that one too much. Student was stranded on a tropical island. Tell me more about that story. Okay, so definitely the clothing, the design students are going crazy with it. I just don't know how to get the campus attractiveness up too much further without just like expanding it like way out, and I kind of boxed myself in, so that may stay a 4-star university, or at some point I may move some other buildings out and just do a little bit of work on rezoning a lot of this to be more university. This block right here would be pretty profitable, but so many peoples live in there. And in here, look, it's just such a density of humans. And there's a park with trees. That's one of the best kinds of park. Are you? Are you all? Yep. Yep, someone died in the park. Someone died in the park. But you know what? At least we're actually taking the dead body away now. Instead of leaving it in the park to rot and be eaten by dogs. So I suppose we can consider that a victory for civilized society. Now we could do some housing along the bay on this side, but I feel like maybe waterfront commercial property might be the way to go here. Also, I'm toying with the idea of building a retaining wall all the way along, and then also possibly more harbors. Like more little fishing harbors. Where do y'all live? By the way, y'all under industries, huh? The fishing industry. Yes. Observe it. It is fishful. What if I were to, so what are we looking at? We got shellfish. The shellfish game is going crazy. We've got salmon on this side. The shellfish game's crazy. Salmon on this side. Anchovies all the way through the bay. I kind of want to... okay, the national park is level 2. I'm gonna get back to you here in a second. I want to build like an anchovy fishing harbor right here. We will connect that with a road. That is what one generally does. And now we need well, you need water, because there is clearly not enough water in the actual water. My fault, gang. Are you powered? You're powered. Okay, there's that. And so let's plot an anchovy fishing route. Let's just go around the bay like this. And we'll scoop down this way and into here. I suspect that is probably going to be far too efficient. So we'll see when it gets staffed and they start sending boats out. Okay, here we go. Here's boat number 1, anchovy fishing boat the first. All right, so he's 10%, 11%. So I want him to be 50% about over here. Oh, we might be able to actually extend that route a little bit. Let's speed this situation up. So I want him to come back in close to 100% load. I think he's going to do. I think I might have nailed that route assignment. Because it is a shorter leg on the way back. It goes 82, 87, 88, 95, 96, 97. He hits 100% and then turns in and comes back. That is pure perfection. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, there's our required 1 fly for the episode. There has to be one because we live in the country. And oh, got him. The seals on this house are not fantastic. So the little buggets will get in. The little wee buggers. We raise this up so it just isn't quite as much of a cliff face. That might have been a bit of a cliff face there. It makes a little more geographical sense, but you know, we want a little bit less of that around here. There we go. That looks a little better. All right, so we've got our shellfish being shellfished. I probably should. Make a specific shellfish fishing harbor. I could also make a salmon fishing harbor. Kind of anywhere along here, really. But I do sort of want to keep them in this sort of area, which, if we're sticking to the bay, it really is going to be shellfish and anchovies. But I think we have the routes pretty well covered with that. I think that'll be a nice little boon to our fishing industry. Our slowly burgeoning fishing industry. And what we can do here is we could create we could make a fish market. Fish farm. We have the option to farm fish. And that does unlock even fishier farms. So, you know, there's some benefit there. So why don't we make a you know, that road wants to move ever so slightly. So let's do it like this. Let's sells it directly to customers. Feel like we should maybe have like a right there would be probably pretty good. And then we can just pull that road out past it. And then join it up on that side. And I feel like low density commercial would be pretty good for sort of the rest of the areas around here. It's what we've already done around about here. And I think it's fitting. People do want stores. People do want more places to live, though. They really do. Let's zone this part of Crescent Heights, because this part has been staring at me for a while, and I think it's really cute. I think having just that little crescent road in there, I like it. I think it's adorable. Grids are nice, and grids are efficient, but grids aren't cute. And I do strive where possible to be cute in my design. There we go. That should meet a little bit of that housing demand. There's a little bit less industrial demand as well. This is good stuff. We like it quite a bit. Let's look at the pollution map real quick. There's a lot of pollution from the waste transfer station, the waste processing complex, but not from the transfer station, so we can kind of come around here. Wow, we really are just 0% pollution to the water, and I'm frankly quite pleased by that. Yes, the little islands. Haven't forgotten about the little islands. Also my little harbor terminal. Jesus Christ, we have so much money tied up in greasy gasoline, and it just doesn't seem to want to come back up. Let's speed time so we get more rolls. Why did I buy these shares at such a high price whenever I bought them? Come on, please continue trending upwards. Please continue trending upwards. I just want to get it. At this point, if it breaks even, I'm selling. I don't want to take take almost $1 million loss on this. I really don't want to do it. Good God. Stock is tanking. Recover. What is my break-even point? Oh God, the graph had to zoom out for how much further down it went. This is just getting dire. Go up. Go up. Not down. So I think it has to get like over 4,800 for me to break even. I don't remember what I bought the shares at. Come on, buddy. I know not everybody wants to sit here and watch, you know, watch stock graphs. Is there some system in this game that makes a stock perform worse when it knows it's being watched? Is that conspiratorial thinking? I feel like it probably is. Come on, just suddenly spike really high up. That would be fantastic. Anything better than a multi-$100,000 loss. Anything that's not a... We'll come back and look later. This is clearly just not going my way, is it? You know, we could do a little bit more commercial along here. Maybe sneak a little commercial block in here with some more housing along the outside. Don't want to bring it all the way down, but yeah, I feel like we're okay to build here. Just on that block right there. I don't want to build on this. But let's give the people some places to live. Yeah, build your stores. Build your stores. You love building stores. It's your favorite. You were just telling me the other day how you think stores are just the dopest. Alright, so... I feel like we could do another exit a little bit like that one. So let's do an overpass. Oh, that slope is way too steep right there. Oh, I didn't see that it goes down like that on that side. Because it is nighttime, and it is dark, and I cannot see. Maybe I'll wait for daytime to do that little part of the project. Oh, it might work well here. No, look at that. That slopes down here again, though. I just need a little bit more flat ground. Where from whence will one acquire more flat ground? It's almost like I wish I had some kind of a tool that allows me to change the elevation of the ground. Get brighter quicker. I wish there was a make the sun come up button. There might actually be, I'm not sure. Oh, here comes the sun. Okay, now we're ready to cook. Okay, personally, I don't feel like that is a particularly deep slope. It's a little bit more so on this side, isn't it? It's just that part right there. So maybe if we do it here. So maybe if we come across here. Why are you being weird about it, bud? That's ever so wide. I think it's maybe the best we're gonna get over here. We'll make a little intersection in this style. So kind of mirroring this one, but way bigger. But we are going to do this with, actually we're going to use highway off-ramp. So that needs to go that direction. That needs to go this direction. Alright, so we'll check the logistics. So you can come this way. You can come off. Then we'll make some, you know what we will do right now? We will make a road that goes from here to here. And then a road that comes out this way. Road that comes out this way until it gets sort of close, and then we're going to meet it at a bit of an odd angle. That sort of draws in our next section. And then we will let's boundary this. Okay, that's good. That's good stuff. And then we can put some roads in here. I'm not sure I love that right there. That just puts one intersection way too close to the other intersection. I feel like that is going to cause traffic flow issues. We're going to come down like this. And we'll go back like this. Maybe with a little road behind here. Okay, that rather well fills that out, doesn't it? I feel like we could have a road maybe coming down like sort of this way. And cut that in here. Make like a little residential crescent. I'm finding that I'm quite a fan of crescents. I know you have questions regarding my road design, but very important that you just trust me because I definitely know what I'm doing. Right, and then we've got a little back road that kind of connects this. Angle here. Down this way to here. That doesn't need to be that far down, does it? What are you doing, Kade? Here, and then let's come parallel like this. Join in here, and then let's just cut some roads across here. We'll sort of fill this district out a little bit. This one we can probably do a little dead end. You know, it's not too bad actually right here. Alright, so there's a bit more expansion there. We can also come a little bit more this way. And certainly could do worse. all the way here. Can we sneak a road in here? We can if we were to move that metro station. Or if we remove all the snaps. We might be able to just sort of... ninja a road in the back. Oh, snuck that right in there. I feel like I would definitely want concrete barriers here. That's actually deeply concerning. Probably don't worry about that, though. I believe it to be fine. Connect it through at a couple of points. That. Central parts just to get some more zoning space. We will bring some little nub roads in like this. Just up to there. Come along. And on this intersection, make that nice and... It's sort of like, What I aim for is sort of this ugly beauty. Like, urban areas have a certain sprawl to them, right? And I think I'm just trying to sort of really get that feel. I'm also like hyper paranoid about traffic backups now, so I keep coming back to where I know like the bad hotspots are and just checking on them to make sure they're not going too crazy. But I think we have a pretty decent traffic flow figured out. All right, where's the demand? The demand is very much commercial. Now the thing about commercial demand is you're all complaining there's not enough educated workers. There are incredibly educated people in the city. Not enough fish. Okay, you just got a delivery of fish. Can they have some more fish? Is this fish? It really is fish. There's some fish now. Yeah, there you go. The bay is very heavy on fishing. And they are packaging into commercial goods. And they are just exporting those goods. Get them out there. Let's get those fish delivered across the road, lads. Let's do it. Another load exported. And then right when they're about to run out of fish, they get another 7 tons of fish. Okay, I feel like they've got it under control there. Oh, you're sick, are you? Well, I'm sick of hearing you complain about it. I am. It's true. I don't want to hear about how you're sick. I don't want to hear about it's too noisy when you chose to live behind an enormous sports stadium. Can't believe we lost another game. Against the Santa Vegas Buccaneers. Were they formerly the San Vegas Buccaneers? As if they were. To hell with those guys. Your domestic AI, murder it. Murder AI. This is an anti-AI household. Okay, you know what? I kind of don't hate how this has turned out. With the little, like, the way it sort of staggers down like that. Do we still need these power lines? We definitely do. Definitely do still need these power lines. Right, and the only real complaints that we're getting is that there's a bit of crime happening. Perhaps you would benefit from a police station. Just a little local police station here to help you out. Yep, Crescent Heights Police Station. We like that. Let's see. Fire coverage is also not great out here, so let's give them a firehouse to handle that as well. Like how South Pines are complaining they don't really have great fire coverage, but realistically there's fire stations everywhere. You'll be fine, guys. I promise. Beware of forest fires, though. Okay, so let's look at this national park. It is under... What is it under? Nature Reserve. Alright, so we have more options now. We can now make viewing decks. I think everybody will think these are super dope. So let's put one like way up high like here. So you can come here and you can view. Viewing deck number 2. You can go up there. And maybe one on this side. I think I like this viewing deck setup a little bit more though. And I know the view wouldn't be super great because there's all these trees, but in the endless war between tree and bulldozer, bulldozer has the tendency of winning. But I don't want to nuke too many of the trees because it is still a nature reserve. So let's just give you a nice view. Let's thin them out a little bit. I don't want to blow them all up though. Like that. That I think is a nice compromise. So now you have a little viewing deck. Tent camping site. We can put whole camping sites down now. That's nice. What about one a little way up the trail? What about here? Maybe a campsite right next to this viewing deck. If you should prefer. Ooh, we can add a water well. We can add a little water well. What if we put a well? Speaking of well, that didn't go very well at all. That sloped terrain is not particularly well conducive to a whole campsite being arranged like that. Let's instead put one like here. That's a little less awful. Yeah, just a little pre-made section of camping goodness. No one ever comes all the way down here, do they? Look, I put that there for the hikers who wanna come a long way down, right? And I believe that those folks do exist. what's our requirements now? Entertainment level. Still working fine. We're doing good. We're doing good. So 2,500 visitors, we will get the next level and access to even more fun things that we can include. Now, as for some residential zoning, let's zone a lot of low density residential. Let's zone it out this way. Yep, I think that'll do nicely. We'll drop an office block or two in the back here. And then commercial zones. I need somewhere that has good access to like incoming goods. Which I feel like everybody needs water all the time. Frankly, I find the whole affair rather offensive. Right, there you go, you've got water. I don't want to hear any complaints about it later. I don't want to hear it. Come and live in your nice little houses. And maybe have some little pockets of low density commercial usage. Actually, not right there. Like this. Yeah. I want it to just be fronted to this road. Maybe that one up there. That's not too bad. Yeah, they'll have water. Okay, good. Start building that area out. I feel like we can expand the high density zoning a little bit into this block. That'll do pretty well, I think. And then sort of fade it out into some low density in what seems like a little bit more sort of subdivision-y areas. I bet these people want water as well, don't they? Everybody wants water. Water, water, water. We require basic amenities. Sure you do. Sure you drink so much water. Sure you're just all about staying well hydrated. You have never once spent an entire day drinking nothing but Pepsi. Not one single time. Maybe just a couple of stores. Just like a little strip of stores to act as a buffer against the highway that's right behind them there. Right, we're expanding this out a little bit. I'm liking it. Not enough buyers for products. Well, continue exporting your products. So that you can't because the traffic situation here is an absolute disaster. You know, it's been worse. You should have seen downtown at one point. Y'all don't even know. Garbage is piled up in the main forestry building. This I find to be somewhat hilarious. I think you'll do fine, WHR. That's over 4K profit. That's plenty of monies. And all these goods are getting exported. Is that 2 airplanes at once? Yeah, look, you can see if you look really carefully, that's actually 2 airplanes. One going to Canmont, one going to Portburg. I'm pretty sure that's against FAA regulations. I I believe there is something in the Federal Aviation Handbook that says you cannot take off one plane while physically inside another plane. I do believe that comes up. Nonetheless, here's a check on my little buddy. He stirred a little bit because I shifted in my seat. And he looked up at me with his little face as if to say, "Please don't make me jump down. I am having a nice warm time laying in your lap." I petted him a little bit to reassure him that he is not being required to move at this time. Going to actual Las Vegas. Very well, sir, very well. Owner Najaf. Very good. Yeah, so we got a lot of cargo exports flying out from WHR Industries' little private airport. Which if there ever was an industrial group to have a private airport, it would be that one. That's funnier when you know who that's named for. But you, dear regular viewer, don't know that. Got 6 tons of commercial fish. Alright, so everybody else got their workers sorted out. You did not. And yet you're making that a problem for the city, which I refute that is in any way our issue. That is your problem. Jesus Christ. Oh wow, that tanked even further down here lately. I sure would love if that would go up decently. I really surely would. Please make me loads of money. I feel like we're seeing a slow upward trend. Okay, that's on the lower end of potential losses that we've seen lately. Quite spectacular, I must say. Come on, keep going up. No, you're coming back down. That's a problem. Yep, that's very much a problem. Maybe we'll come back and deal with it later. Not enough educated workers. I don't know what you're talking about. There are plenty of educated workers in town. We have, in fact, a fantastic educational pipeline that really takes care of just about everyone. We've got elementary schools and high schools out the wazoo. But I feel like every time I build a new commercial zone, they struggle to find educated workers for like a little bit, and then they eventually level out, right? Why is this one house in the red? Just if you look at all of town, these houses that have, these have all been recently built, so all the people around here are still dumb. Because as you know, when you first move into a house, you're stupid. And you get less stupid the longer you live in the house. 15 highly educated humans in there. Or, it seems to be that anybody who comes in is uneducated. I mean, look, there's only so much I can do for you folks. I can make educational establishments widely available for you. I can only manage what I can manage. We may need another university over on this side, and someone's complaining about water availability. Because it is a day. It is one of the days of all time. You know what, we'll cut that one in right there, just in case I decide to randomly build on the back. Oh, somebody died. Somebody died in the Highland residence. And will there be a hearse attending the building? Yep, here comes the hearse right now. Magnificent. Corpses are being disposed of properly. Not enough workers. Very well. What if more people lived over here? What if that was a thing? Would that make some more workers available for you? Perhaps. Okay, people are moving a little more slowly now. I kind of like that. There's just so much more demand for commercial zones. So much commercial demand. Let's skirt along here. I know that's a little bit close to there, but it's probably okay. And that will allow us to at least build another little commercial zone chunk right here. So this is like a little commercial strip. Oh, that's a beautiful hill. I would not love to drive up that. There you go. Build all the stores you want. Build all the stores you want. You will be getting fish soon, Fish Factory. Although I think we may need more fishing to be occurring. So why don't we... Those anchovies and shellfish are really the thing. Okay, what if we delete this one? And we will replace this with a specifically shellfish harbor. Should go just right here. And will you allow us to join this bit of road? Nope, too short. Perfect. But you're fine with that. Okay, very well. We gotta readjust the zonings to make sure that the buildings don't self-delete. And then we need to redo this route. So we'll just do like this. And then we'll bring this route into here. And then the other side over to here. I love the amazing puns that sometimes come out from this game. There you go, that's a shellfish trawler right there. No more the tiny fishing boats. We're talking about big dog shellfish cruising. Okay, so let's do a route analysis. Make sure they go all the way out. Oh yeah, y'all definitely need a much longer route, I fear. Most definitely. Most definitely. So let's go all the way along here. Up this way, back down here. Like this, maybe? Low fishing route efficiency. Please calm down. I swear I'll fix it. Oh, very good. Handcrafted herbal lip balm increases the puffiness of lips. Alternative to regular ropes, speeds up the tying process and secures products 50% more tightly. And a must-have counter for destinations to keep track of popularity and visitors. Wow, we're really getting into the, we're breaking into the hospitality industry with this thing. Alright, 23, 4, 5, 8, 9. Alright, you're gonna go way out there. And you're gonna come in. Yeah, so you're at 50%, about halfway through your route. But by the time you come back down, you're going to be pretty high up. 85% loaded. We can... Okay, so we can push that route out just a little bit more. Something like this. No. Let's get rid of these. Let's keep you a little more on target on your way here. So kind of like that, yeah? That way, Mr. Boat will be at... Yeah, so he came back in at like 90% efficiency. Oh yeah, now they got the fish factory. Stop up, brother. That's what we like to see. And the anchovy fishers. The fishing route efficiency is 90%. That is pretty solid stuff. Boats are way out here. It's looking good. Looking how we want it to look. My little buddy here agrees. His name is Brian, by the way, in case anybody doesn't know. Brian's very supportive. Every time I ask him to validate my city building decisions, he just he looks at me and blinks slowly and waits for me to pet him, which is pretty much his response to about any form of stimulus. So we are losing money on the national park, but honestly, I don't care. Yeah, people are using the... Okay, people do come down here. Hello. Hello, Charles Wilson. You are a low-wealth adult. You are an exchange student, and you came up here backpacking. Miss Anna Price, a nature tourist. Carol Walker, another nature tourist. Welcome, 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 all of you. Thank you for coming to the national park. Thank you for visiting our beautiful locale. Okay, so this... Now we're looking more kind of built up. Oh, it's okay, it's raining. Don't worry. Is there a fire truck perhaps on its way? There certainly is. There certainly is a fire truck on its way.
For acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years or 3 years.
Oh yeah, that's a tricky route, isn't it?
And I dated it Thanksgiving 1995, just before.
Okay, but they stopped the building from being on fire,
$10 million.
which I suppose we can all be fundamentally pleased about. Look at all these extremely unique stores. Yakisoba tasty noodles. I have some yakisoba. Camper van parked outside the yakisoba store. Well, it's organic foods. It's literally, it's organic yakisoba. That's how you know you're in a bougie neighborhood, when there's an entire multi-story store. Like, look at this thing. That is at least, what, ground 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8-story building. And they're all about yakisoba. You kind of gotta love it. Go nuts donuts. I won't. Burned bean coffee. Oh, so these buildings are like multi-tenant. I gotcha. We've got flaming ring chicken. I don't want it. We got Big Bite Burger. Burned bean coffee doesn't sound particularly appetizing. I don't think I should like that very much. This is low density low density commercial, isn't it? Low density commercial building. Wild, but okay, man. Like, I'm not gonna argue with it. You know. I think that's because that way they can get onto Snowfox Highway more easily. Like, if they're coming from here, they can just jump on this way and sort of make use of the highways a little bit more efficiently. Right, everything is looking pretty. They built in the one building that didn't have water service. I loathe you. Needy babies. There. For when I forget later. So there's already water coverage. Alright, everybody seems to have gotten a hold of workers for their stores. Commercial, they just want commercial zones, man. They want it bad. Okay, I will now have to request Mr. Bryan to move. Yeah, you can sit right there. Just, he's a very heavy cat. He's a big boned boy, you see. He's a thick one. So when he spends enough time sat in your lap, eventually your legs go dead. And for me personally, I tend to sit cross-legged even when I'm sat in my chair. And it makes my ankles hurt. Which is just such a, ever such a fun complaint, isn't it? See, I love this natural feature though, and I don't want to break it up. How could I do this? How could I do this without ruining this? I could try and sneak a nice little Right, let's assess the possibility of this. So if we go over here like this, come out, come down. It's another one where the slope is very steep though. here. Yeah, that it just won't work there because of the way this falls away. Yeah, it's very, very sharply drops off the side right there. This really would be the perfect place to put it, but there's just this beautiful rock structure here that I don't want to impact. Look how pretty that is. How best to handle this? I think if I build enough terrain up on this side, I might be okay. Let's use the soften tool. Will that give me enough space? Yes. Excellent. Like, it's not quite as like tight as this one is, but it's not terrible. Let's come out one block and then curve. That's ridiculous. Let's come out maybe less of a curve. Sort of like that for a curve. That's not too terrible. Curve. This. A little bit too harsh of a turn. I feel like that would cause vehicle-related incidents. That's really just how that wants to go. It doesn't want to go another way. Here, join on here. Here, join you back on all that close. Here, so make a little diamond intersection. And then we will have a road, regular road. My fault, gang. My fault. Send it this way. And then we are going to build a great and mighty bridge. And we will do this by constructing a 4-lane road. We'll go over here. I like how if I do it like this, it just kind of curves it. It only gives me the struts if it's straight. If I do it made of highway, then we get that big highway bridge. Purely because I want the big supports on that bridge. Collapse that into large ring road all the way around the outside. I actually see this being a disaster. But you know what? We will deal with that when it happens. Alright, now I can't have cargo harbors on this side. I can have them here, but I can't have them here. It doesn't quite connect. Frankly, I find this insulting. I'm just a little further out. It's enough that I'm willing to try and okay, go with me here. What if I fill this channel? Well, that's a deep channel too. Soil availability. We ran out of soil. Give me more. Okay, that's going a little bit. That's a little bit too far right there. Work with me here. Work with me here. Drag this out just a little bit. Soften this terrain quite significantly. And thusly, we have created sort of a sandbar. Magnificent. Let's just smooth this back a little bit as well. And then we'll see if we can build cargo harbor here. Wow, it really actually has to be like... But what if we put it, what if we now, hold on. What if we now cut a canal channel? Through like here. That is objectively ridiculous. Okay, immediately regretting the entire thing, will revert. You know what? Nature knows what's up. I need to not try and argue with it. Okay. With marine landscaping, there's always the risk of sending out a water pulse. I do sort of enjoy watching that phenomenon, though. Alright, now this right here, regardless. So the reason I was trying to do that is because I was trying to force a situation where I could have a cargo harbor as a means of bringing in goods for what is going to be an extremely dense commercial zone. Like this is legitimately about to be nuts. Here, around like this. Go. Oh, that's right. Electric power. What if they had their own ocean thermal plant? And what if it was just, say, right down here? And there was just a power line right there. What if that? Because I can't connect it to the grid. Okay, I'll need to build more up here. This way. Build this way. Yeah, that should pretty firmly take care of our commercial needs. We've got like basically a big shopping island. I'm getting froggy, and I've decided I'm going to make this a 4-lane road. No road access. That's right, no one can get to work. Let's address that. Spectacular. Yes, I know you think you have no power right now, and that's just purely because nobody decided to build on the easiest to access plot. Energize the lines. There it is. Now you have power and water out here. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. More residential demand. We can meet residential demand. We've got all these brilliant residential areas just ready to go. Ready for you folks to move into and experience joy. The joy of living in a place that I made great for you. I did that for you. They're exporting their fish now. Oh yeah, you'll never complain about running out of fish again, will you, lads? Not with the shellfish and the anchovies going nuts. Look how fast that fire truck was there. A fire at the library. That's like one of the worst buildings to be on fire. Oh, babes, all the trucks are coming now. Get him in there. Go on, lads. Go on, lads. Go on, lads. He doesn't have a name. He's just firefighter. Well, they're running in there. Immediately after the fire is extinguished, the people are straight back in the library. They have got return deadlines coming up, and they are not going to miss them. They refuse to be fined. Maybe a little bit more of the commercials buffering along here. That should be okay, I think. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. National Park is at over half. Over halfway towards a level 3 national park. They start charging a little bit more for tickets. There we go, there we go. There we go. Less people come all the way out here, but some people do. In fact, it's nighttime and Terry Hunter, a poor adult, is just standing here watching the city at night. I guess he's looking towards downtown, all these magnificent fancy skyscrapers, such as the Sunset Residence and Boutiques Galore shopping mall. All right. Let's also think about hospitality. Let's think about hospitality in terms of hotels. That's what I was looking. That's the word I was desperately searching for. Budget hotel. Yeah, because we really want to buff up our hotels. Like, you could come stay here if you wanted to. My fault, gang. See, the budget hotels just never make profit. No matter where I put them, they just never seem to make profit. Well, it's a budget hotel, isn't it, stupid? You should probably reduce the prices. Or if we just ram it all the way down. The town hostels really seem to be just doing gangbusters, though. The one behind the university isn't doing too great. Like, the budget hotel here is just... it's just garbage. Like, let's just put another hostel down instead. And everyone will love it. And they will stay there all the time. There you go, I haven't even had to tank the price and I'm already making way more money. So what if we make this a little bit cheaper? Do you think we can pump the profit up a little bit? Seems to sort of be working. Love that one. Love that one. I don't love that one as much. I love this one a lot. Now they've got this one as well. Oh, I'm glad I used high capacity roads. Oh my sweet Jesus. Let's. I knew something like this was going to happen. This does not need to be a signaled intersection. It's a stop here. So let's just allow that traffic to flow freely. That'll be lovely. Yeah, that already seems considerably more efficient. Efficient? I started the word effective and ended in the word efficient. Didn't quite truly say either one of those, which ironically made that speech neither effective nor efficient. I hate it. So let's also make basically the ring a priority. Don't know if this will actually be effective, good, or intelligent, but it's what I'm going to do. If the rest of the city has proven anything, it is that given enough time I can maybe eventually figure out how to deal with problems. We still very much need these power lines. That's rather depressing. Maybe if we zone some, wait, no. Maybe if we zone some office buildings right here. Maybe they'll build some offices, and that will extend and connect the grid. Excellent. Which means we can zone more offices. And then maybe more offices just on this chunk right here. Maybe not that bit right there, but the rest of it. Angry Clans mobile games. Why the clans so angry though? So this is just shopper's heaven right here. There's a few offices that would be like the administrative headquarters for like the businesses that are running here. Okay, yeah, we haven't completely devastated traffic flow. That's rather heartening. But he seems to be able to get around okay. Alright, what else do we want to do here? I want my hotels to get profitable enough that I can build the more specialized hotels that'll be easier to make profitable. One more hotel should do it. One more hotel should do it. Did I end up... See, but those are for the airport area, and those don't count as my hotels. What about, like... somewhere out here? Oh, we don't need this power line here anymore. What if there's one, like, right here? Where am I looking? Where am I looking? Parking plazas. I had it a second ago. Here. Good lord. Sometimes my brain falls out. Alright, people are starting to want to stay there. Let my hotel chain be mighty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're there now. We're there now. Master hotelier right here. If turns out if you just build more hotels, everybody thinks you're great. Give me more profits. Oh, why is my average popularity dipped? Always be more popular if you're a little bit on the cheaper side. For you can come down a little bit. You can actually come up a little bit. Come on, I need the popularity to increase just a little more. We're almost there. We got it. We got level 2. We got level 2. Now I can build more gooder hotels. Old inn for the sightseeing. Roadside motels. Alright, so I feel like the small hotel here is considerably better for shoppers, which is why we're going to put one like there, right? People are going to love it because the shopping around here is crazy good. But what if we actually put it like, because it's kind of on the edge where it is right there. What if we just jammed another block of high density commercial zoning around it? What if we just did this? Oh, I see. I see. Okay, I see how the popularity rating is calculated now. And so if we put maybe a unique building... Yeah, we could put like an international trade building on this side. Awesome. We need services. There need to be police services. There need to be fire services. And I'm guessing there should probably be a small crematorium that just serves this island. Actually, you know what? We'll put it right next door to the fire station. You know, just in case there's a fire. Don't worry about it. Alright, so they'll go get the corpses and burn them, and they'll go make sure that the burning doesn't cause more corpses. There a reason we're not, putting this fire out, me fellas? Of course you want water, don't you? Naturally. Of course you do. You know who wants water even more? These guys. Let me tell you something. I like how these buildings are all leveling up while this one is burning down. Do y'all have fire trucks? I bet it's because there's a fire truck coming in from somewhere really far away. Good grief. The building will actually burn down before they get there. That's, yeah, I mean, there's only so much I can do there, fella. What if we put more offices back here? Might increase the business popularity rating for this particular hotel. I thought that was the fire truck. Turns out it was just the donut van. Super different situation. A lot of police coming. Yep, let's never forget the day the megastore burned down. Because there was a firehouse across a couple streets down, But they heard someone was already coming over from the city and decided that they were going to wait instead. To which I say, very well then. Let's see, what other unique buildings can we build here? Landmarks. We can build the Brandenburg Gate. The Statue of Stibberty. The Chirpex launch site. Well, we don't have the room for that. Panda Sanctuary, though? Panda Sanctuary, though. I feel like I want to stick to our, I want to stick to our idea of... Oh yeah, you know what, let's put that, like, right over the road here. Oh, why must you suck and insist on being buildings? You know what, just get exploded, I don't care. It's snazzy as out. Look at that city arch. Is it not a pretty city arch? Or a very pretty city? Mall of Moderation, you know what, you can go right there. That fits with our theme for this little island, doesn't it? Any tier 4s we can build? No. What about tier 5s? Oh, we got a tier 5. We could build the Aviation Club. It'll be ugly right there, but I do sort of want to build it anyway. The Ziggurat Garden. That's pretty neat. If that existed, I would definitely go see it. Okay, lot happening right now. Lots happening. Academic year report. We made colossal cups. The carry-on bag to hold enough coffee for the entire day. That's a disgusting idea, and I support it. Skylines Go, a game by an innovative student group that augments reality, helping tourists find the sights in the cities. You know what? Very well. Very well indeed. Building both a passenger harbor and a cargo harbor. I did do that. I did build both of those things. This stubby little guy right there. So that's a popularity of 75. That's a popularity of 60. So that small hotel is doing 340. Alright, now does this want to be a town hostel? Really? Not particularly, does it? Blow it up. Now I can build... I just wanted to be able to build tier 2 hotels. You're gonna make 5,000 in profit? That is way too much. That is way too much. Although saying that though, what if there was to be a hotel, say, are these houses or are these businesses? See, that's just shopping centers, that's fine. I feel bad about destroying people's houses. I don't really feel that bad about blowing up shops though. Right there, that'll do it. Popularity rating of 59%. Will that go up when this is finished building? We shall see. This hotel simulator is hard. But the small hotels are really kind of bussing those profits. This isn't like just the most exactly correct place right here. It's got business, shopping, and sightseeing, which I would have thought this would have. Got business and shopping, but there's just not really a lot going on in terms of sightseeing. So what if we built like a small unique just to ramp that up a little bit? Friendly neighborhood park right there seems like it would do nicely. And that immediately made that the most popular hotel that I run. That is now doing loads of money. Yeah, you're not really being of any great benefit to me. See, it's all sightseeing, so what if we explode you and we replace you with one of those ones that's even more for the sightseeings? Ah, so you don't fit. That's your problem. Just displace some homes. See, this popularity rating of 52. It should start turning us a profit any minute now. Any minute now. What if we make it a little bit cheaper? Now we're making some money on it. This guy right here is just getting us rich, bro. Another one of those wonderful situations where there's a crematorium with hearses available and no one's coming to pick up the corpse. Perfect, because somebody's probably coming in from outside of town to come and do it. Is that how this is going to work? Yep. So why was so... It is maddening. I wish I could sort of set boundaries and just be like, look, you just serve this area, you don't go outside of it. That would be, to me, a very neat tool. We should probably have like a small medical clinic on the island. Like that would be a nice touch. Wait. I did like that idea that I'd had that one time about possibly having ferry links. What do we think about having a ferry system? Oh. One or two abandoned buildings. Let me guess. Couldn't find enough skilled workers. You're right next to the university. I literally do not know how to help you any more than that. Now, when I'm building hotels, does it tell me? Yeah, so it does adjust. See, because this one's 67%. It's topped out on shoppers. So what if we replaced it? With a small hotel here. So that's popularity 70, so that's going to do even better. Yep, our weekly profits are soaring. Average popularity stays over 70. Losing out on a little bit of sightseeing and a little bit of business stuff. It's not the worst though. I feel like an old inn would do very well on this side of town. There's the hostels over there. The old inn is like sightseeing and shopping. If I put it here, I only have to explode one building to do it. Popularity rating of 69%. Bit of nature, and they don't benefit from commercial. It should make us at least more money, though. When I say more money, I mean some money. This one right here, honestly, I just think this isn't a great place for a hotel, quite frankly. Sorry I exploded your houses. You may reconstruct them and then move back in. I will tolerate you. I just figured people might want a hotel to stay in when they come, if they're from out of town and they come to watch the away team when they play in our stadium, they might want to have a hotel next to the stadium to stay in. I was trying to be considerate. It's not my fault, bruh. It was right next to the metro station and everything, but okay, snub me. That's fine. Didn't want your help anyway. That's right, I'm sure a garbage truck will be by soon. Great googly moogly, what's occurring here? What is this now? Run into traffic problems here before. Okay, everybody stops. Okay, everybody coming in from the sides. You just enough. You let the ones go through who are trying to go through. Yeah. Bugger me. That's rather awful. Means it's going to back up coming down here now. I think this is all the fish trucks, isn't it? Yeah, because they're all coming up here to turn around. Bold strategy. Okay, where are you trying to go? Where are you trying to go? I must admit, I was ill prepared for such a sudden uptick in traffic. Yeah, we have a pretty significant issue here. Where are you trying to go? Okay, that did not help. What's the solution, gang? So where are all of you going? They're all kind of coming down this way. You don't even know where you're going yet. Yeah, it's lots of goods vehicles that are coming in this way. It's right here. Where are we getting backed up here? Yeah, it's just so many goods vehicles that are using this as a way to turn around and then come down this way. If I leave it alone, it'll just solve itself, right? Police cars, garbage trucks. There's a lot of service vehicles getting backed up there. As soon as there was a waste collection problem here, I should have known. Y'all folks, I don't know that I necessarily have a great answer for this situation right now. They're not getting jammed up going the other way. Hmm. What's the play here? What is the play here? I'm thinking that I probably need to think about it more for a start. I wish I had a little bit more space. I could build like a bypass lane or like a tunnel. I might actually could build a tunnel. What if I create like a slip lane? All right, let's try this. Slip lane that comes off the side like this. Then have it go underneath. And then we'll do a little curvature. No, sir. Not like that at all. Not like that at all. Not in any way what I was going for. Have it do a little curve. This. And then maybe curve out like this. Come up there. No, there's still not enough room. That. Not quite. Alright. That is clearly not it. Okay, I've got an idea. Nobody panic. Hold on. Metro tunnel there. Stop snapping to everything, please, for the love of God, will you? There. Oh, you absolute pace. Alright, so now there is a slip lane you can use that goes into a tunnel that goes underneath the entire district and brings you out on this end. You can use it. You're allowed. Why is no one using my cool cargo tunnel? Is it because it was a stupid idea? I figured if you're here, like if you're here and you need to get to like here, rather than coming off like here and coming all the way down, or, well no, it's because most of them want to come back, isn't it? Yeah, he's trying to, oh, although a lot of the vehicles that spawned already have their routes. Yeah, okay, see, now there's fresh vehicles. You vehicles are using this? Most are not. This doesn't need to be a stop. The rest of them do, but that one doesn't. I don't know how to handle this. I probably just shouldn't have done it. But I didn't see any other way at the time. I believe, if I remember correctly, right as I was building that and making these little cut-throughs, I believe I said something to the effect of, this is going to be a problem later. Alright, it looks like traffic's starting to clear through a little bit, though. Some vehicles are using my tunnel. Most notably, like, goods vehicles and, like, garbage trucks and stuff. Which, frankly, if that's just service vehicles, I don't really mind that one bit. Okay, it's alleviating some of the traffic pressure. And y'all can frankly do whatever it is you're doing up there. Right, we'll check back in on that later and see if that's gotten any better. I don't very much expect it will have, because I think this right here is the problem. What if I just blow it up? What if I just blow that up? Now you'll have to go around. Is it just going to create the same problem here? Or is it going to force more people to want to reroute? Yeah, I think that just fundamentally moved the problem. Well, you know what? I will give this some thought, and I will try and work on a design that might work a little bit better, and see if I have something for you for the next episode, because I'm going to end this one here for right now. If you were studying, I hope it was a productive study session. If you were doing work for your job, I hope it was a productive time working for your job. And if you were gaming, I hope you had a good gaming session. Or you're probably still in the middle of it, because let's face it, 2 hours, you're just getting started. Rack up the wins. I believe in you. And if you were just here to hang out with me, hey, I appreciate you coming by. I hope it was an entertaining time. I hope we had a fun time. I hope we had a nice relaxing time. Hope we're all feeling good. And as we go into this next week, I hope you remember to be good to the people around you, but also be good to yourself. How you treat yourself is very important. And there's a lot of people in this world who put everybody else first, and it's commendable. I commend people with that trait, but you gotta remember to take time for yourself too. You need you more than anyone does. And you can't turn up for the people in your life and be your best self for them if you're not turning up for yourself. So be good to people, but be good to you too. You're people too. It's important to remember that. And whatever struggles you may face in this coming week, I know you're going to overcome those. Whatever great joys and triumphs you experience, I hope you know I am cheering you on from the sidelines somewhere far away in internet land. But man, that's going to be enough for me for the day. So let's close this out. If you're a new viewer and you made it all the way to the end of this episode, clearly you like something you see, and if that's the case, leave me a like, comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see more of this and the other content that I bring you on this channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and spending your time with me. You fill my heart with the warm, fuzzy feelings, and I love you dearly. Other than that, there's nothing left for me to say except, I've been Kade. This has been City Skylines on Kade Plays Kozy Games. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next time.